the city of lakes and the destination of the first passenger train that ran in India. Like its history, the area of Thane is also too much. In fact, the time taken to go from one end of Thane to another is almost same as the time taken to fly from Bombay to Delhi. Okay, that's a little exaggeration. What I mean is Thane is so big that you can't go around Thane in a day. But if you are here for a day, you can do the things that I did in Thane. Number 1. Masunda Lake, or as it is popularly known, Talao Pali. It's a very famous lake in Thane and is bang in the center of the city. Here you can do boating and also see a big fish in a small cylindrical aquarium going in circles the whole day, or maybe for whole life. There is a walkway that goes around the lake and you can literally walk on glass here. There is a little protrusion on which stands the statue of Shivaji Maharaj. The gates were closed so couldn't go inside. The lake has a small island where you have a Shiva temple called the Mahadev Dhyan Mandir. There's also another very famous Shiv Mandir which was on the banks of the lake but now has a road in between called the Kopineshwar Mandir. Like the Shiv Mandir in Ambarnath, this temple was also built by the Silharas probably around the 10th century. If you're lucky, you can also see snakes here. Please ignore the Bolo Zuban Kesari on the railing. #Daag Achhe Nahi Hai. Besides the lake, there is also a 450-year-old church called the St. John the Baptist Church, which was earlier known as St. Anthony Church. Number 2. Viviana Mall. It's one of the largest malls in India and is a great place to spend time. It has a 14-screen multiplex, a range of stores to shop at, a play area for kids and a big food court. It also has a library for the visually impaired people. If you like malls and the mall culture, this place is definitely for you. Number 3. Upvan Lake. It's an artificial lake surrounded by natural mountains. Situated near the Yaur Hills, this is one of the largest lakes in Thane. It has a lakeside restaurant and few eateries, a jogging track and steps to sit and look at the lake. It's a sunset point, jogging point, exercise point and lovers point. There is a big Shiva statue in the lake. The entry to Sanjay Gandhi National Park is quite close from here. Again, if you're lucky, you can see snakes here. Number 4. Gaimukh Chowpaty. Unfortunately, it was closed when I went there, but it surely looks like an amazing place to be. You can easily spend a good amount of time here taking in the views of the water and the hills ahead. And now there is a new attraction here called the Sea Cruise, which is basically a big boat that will take you cruising in the waters for an hour for 700 rupees. The only problem is that it's around 14 kilometers from the station, so if you don't mind the travel, do visit this place. There is a temple on the hill nearby called the Jagannath Mahadev Mandir, where you can see a small statue of a cow's head and through its mouth water comes out. That's why the area is called Gaimukh, which literally translates to cow's face. Those are the 4 places I visited in Thane. Now to eat, Thane has a ton of options, but I just went to 2 places. One is Gajanan Vadapav, known for his famous chutney. The Vadapav here is delicious. Apart from the Vadapav, they also serve bhajis and samosas. If I'm not wrong, they're serving Vadapavs for some 50 years now. The second place I went to is Mamledar Misal, which basically is a government canteen at the Tehsildar's office, which was leased out to the Murdeshwar family, the owners, for 99 years in 1952. Initially, the place was selling idlis and vadas, but when misal was introduced, it became an instant hit. Now the brand has around 14 outlets in and around Mumbai. The misal here is a must try. I definitely loved it. Now you might be thinking, if it's a canteen in the Tehsildar's office, why is it called a Mamledar misal and not Tehsildar misal? That's because before this was a Mamledar's office. Apart from these, there is a place worth mentioning, that's St. Anthony's Bakery, one of the best places to eat pizzas from. It's economical and astronomically tasty. I have a separate video for it on my channel and I'll put the link in the description box. So that was my day in Thane. If you liked the video, do share it and don't forget to subscribe. Feel free to suggest places in Thane that I've missed in the comment section. Bye.
Gajanan